Okay, so before starting our Python full stack live demo, okay, so just for quickly 2 to 3 minutes, so can you give a brief introduction about yourself, like your name, your qualification, you are from where, and year of pass out, so that I'm going to know that, okay, what you are exactly. So please, you can start one by one. You can unmute your mic and you can start
I
Hello,
can
sir.
start.
one by one, please. Yeah.
Hello, sir. My name is Sharan. I'm 2025 passed out BTech CSC graduate from Mangalagiri, Andhra Pradesh.
Good, great, great. Fine. Next,
Hi sir, I am SK Hasina. I am BTech graduation from Chebrol Engineering College in Guntur.
Guntur. Great.
Yes sir.
Year of pass out?
2025.
25. Great. Precious. Next, Gaurav. Yeah, Gaurav.
No. Yeah, so hi, I'm Gaurav, and my year of pass out in BTech would be 2006. But I'm an experienced person. I am looking forward to learn Python because I believe this is a base for all the AI models and machine learning and all that. So it's
Python. Python
a
is
start in my career. I am very new to coding because I did coding in back in the days, but now it is kind of a fresh start.
okay. Okay. Good. Great. So this is good for coding and Python full stack web development course. This is okay.
Okay.
Fine. And okay, I think you are working and you are from?
I am working in Pega systems.
You are from?
I am from, you mean as a place?
Yeah, place.
Toronto, Canada.
Canada. Okay. Good. Okay. Next, anybody?
Hi, sir. My name is Lakshmi. My year of passed out is 2012. I'm coming here to, fill my career gap. I had a lot of career gap.
Okay. Did you
Yeah,
work in the previous?
yeah. I have 2 years experience, but it was very long time ago.
Okay. You worked on which technology?
In the web development, in the front end.
Front end. Okay. Good. Okay. And okay. Next, anybody else? Yeah. So whenever you are joining into the Zoom, try to enter your name. Okay, instead of some other names, or you are maybe okay. You are entering some other different names. I think someone is there. N only N is there. Okay. Anybody, please? Who is that N? May I know? No, okay. Next, I think Enumala. Sharon, are you there? Sharon,
Sir, I have completed my introduction, sir. The first one I
oh,
have mentioned.
completed. Okay, good, Sharon. Anybody more? Okay, then fine, great. Okay, so anybody more left out? Okay, then so we'll start. Before starting, let me give myself also the introduction part briefly. So myself is Venugopalchari, and I'm a corporate trainer and also developer as well. And I have total 14 plus years of experience. Under this Python relevant is 8 plus years of experience. So previous I worked on Java, C programming, C++ also. So 8 years back onwards, I mean from the past 8 years, okay, from there onwards I am working on Python and Python full stack. Okay, so and I given the training for different kinds of participants, like like working people, employees, students, freshers, okay, and what we can say, college people. Okay, I mean I given the work as a freelancer trainer. I went to the colleges and the students who are pursuing their BTechs, like BTech first year, second year, something like 9 years. Okay, like I given the training for variety kinds of, okay, and at the same time project work also. Okay, So that is what briefly myself. Now today actually we are what this is a demo session, right? You know, all of you, you know, this is a Python full stack live demo. So today is a Thursday and tomorrow is a Friday. These 2 days you will be having the demo sessions. So generally for Saturday, Sunday there is no sessions for us. So today, Thursday and tomorrow, Friday, you try to listen these 2 days demo sessions first of all. Okay. Next session will be on Monday again. Okay. You also try to attend on Monday. But however, first these two demo sessions today and tomorrow is very, very important for you. Okay, so because not only one day we cannot cover this total Python full stack is what in this demo session I'm going to explain to you. Okay, what is Python and Python full stack exactly, and in this Python full stack, what we are going to cover, what we are going to learn, what we are going to understand. Okay, and whether is it really helpful for us or I mean really helpful for you or not. Okay, and do you have some jobs or not? Do you have any career or not on this? Everything I'm going to discuss for you A to Z under this Python full stack. Okay, live demo session today and tomorrow. I'm telling you once again, today and tomorrow. You have to attend today and tomorrow, 2 days, because we cannot cover this entire content in one session. So basically, 6 to 7 is your session right now. So that's why you have to attend at least 2 demo sessions. Later, once if we complete these 2 demo sessions, now we can decide, do you want to take this course or not? Do you want to take this course from the Harsha Trainings through my from my side as a trainer? So you can decide it later. Okay. So however, now let me start the session. Now this is the agenda of the Python full stack. Means in this Python full stack demo, live demo session, I am going to explain to you in detail about this Python full stack is what exactly. In this, I'm going to explain to you like what is Python and what is Django. So you may see some new terminologies here. Don't worry, I'm going to explain all these terminologies very clearly for you. Okay, don't I mean don't think that these are all are new. Okay, maybe your these some of the words may be new for you, but I'm going to explain all these words to you. Don't worry. Like here in this Python full stack, as a part of this live demo session, I'm going to explain to you like what is Python, then what is Django, then what is Django REST framework. So front end technologies are what here, back end technologies are what here, database is what here exactly, and then Python full stack is what exactly. Then real time applications of the Python, real time applications of the Django, real time applications of the React.js. Okay, so along with this Python full stack content here, I am going to explain the some real-time applications. Means exactly this Python, okay, Python full stack relevant content where we are using in real time. Okay, I am going to explain that one too, so that you are going to realize that. So where we are using this Python full stack in the real time, what type of applications we are designing using this Python or Python full stack. Okay, now, right. So let me start with Python first. So what is Python basically? See here, Python is a programming language or it is a scripting language. Okay, so Python is a programming language or a scripting language. Means what? See, I think you people maybe in your BTechs or maybe degrees or in your maybe in your college days, you learn some different programming languages, right? Maybe, okay. For example, C language, or maybe you might heard all these programmings previous C language, C++, Java, .NET, right? These are all what actually programming languages. These are all called what here? Programming languages. Like here, Python also such a type of programming language. Python also such type of programming language. See, I'm going to compare this little bit. How Python is different from these all programming languages also in this demo session only. Okay, in this demo session only, I'm going to explain to you why you have to choose only this Python or Python full stack. Why not all these things? Also, you will get one idea. Okay, so if you have any queries also, you can ask in that session, or maybe in the middle also, if there is any important question, you also can unmute your mic and you can talk to me. No problem at all. Okay, right. So you will get everything, sir. Don't worry. So just you can keep concentration to listen the class. And one more thing I would like to say to you, please maintain one notebook and pen. You can note some points also. It's better. Okay. Instead of listening like blindly like this directly. So please note some points also. These points are very, very helpful for you today and tomorrow. Okay. Even though if you may not continue for full stack, these are very, very helpful for you because the some of the terminologies, whatever I'm going to talk in this, they are very, very helpful for you. Okay, right. Even if you go for next to tomorrow to other maybe technology. Okay, so these terminals are very, very important. Okay, right. That's why we can note some points roughly, at least roughly. Okay, right. So that is for you only, right? So what I said here, Python is a programming language or scripting language. So in the real time, there are some different programming languages are there. As I said just now, like C language is there, C++ is there, Java is there, .NET is there, right, etc. So like that, Python also one of the programming languages. So using this Python programming language, or you can take any other programming language, what we can do means we can write the programs. We can write the programs for what? To develop the software or applications. See, generally, if you want to design any applications or softwares as a programmer or as a developer, okay, you have to write the programs. If you want to design the software or application, compulsory coding is required. 100% coding is required. Without coding, you cannot design the application. Okay, but for the coding purpose means, I mean, if you want to design any apps here, first the basic is programming language. The base or the basic is programming language. Okay, like that. So Python is such type of programming language. So Python is a programming language that helps to write the programs to develop the softwares or applications. Next, so Python is very easy by compared to other programming languages. Just now I said now, so by compared to C language, by compared to C++, by compared to Java, .NET, so Python is very simple and also easy. It is very easy to understand, easy to learn, okay, and easy to remember the syntaxes and programs, everything, whatever it may be. Everything is easy. I am going to show to you practically how Python is easy by compared to any other programming language. For example, I will take Java, okay, or you can take any other programming also. Let me show to you how the Python is easy. Okay, now see, this is one small program. This is a code for printing a name 100 times. Suppose I want to print something name, okay, my name, or you can print your name, maybe something, one name, okay. We are printing how many times here? 100 times. So for that, we have to write the code. Okay. So for example, right side Java code is there. Right side, if you observe, the Java code is very lengthy. So step-by-step procedure you have to follow in the Java. So same thing you have to follow in the C language, C++, .NET also. Like here, we have to import a package. The basic package we have to import, like import java.lang package, for example. Then you have to define one class, public class, then class name is some test. Then open curly brace. Okay, this is a class. We are taking class. Open, then close class. Inside this class, we are taking the main method. Main method in Java is like this: public static void main string args. Then inside this main method, see, this is a main method body. Inside this main method body, we are taking what? Loop. For loop topic we are taking. One concept is required if you want to do this program in Java or C language, C++, .NET also. Without this for loop or loop, we cannot write this program in other programming languages. That's why here for loop we are taking. So our requirement is what here? Printing a name 100 times. What I am printing here, actually I am printing some Java like this. This Java I want to print 100 times. So for that here, we are starting with I equal to 1. Int I equal to 1. The condition is I less than or equal to 100. Then we are incrementing the I value by 1 every time, I plus plus. So this statement will be repeated how many times means here? 100 times now. Okay, 100 times. So first I equal to 1 less than or 100 true. Now if it is true, it will come inside and will print the Java. Then again the control will go back, will increment the I value. That is true now. Now it will check the condition. If it is true, then again will print second time also. Like that every time it will increment the value, will check the condition, and it will print the word. Like that it will repeat how many times total? 100 times. System.out.println is a statement in Java that is used to print the output of the program, Java program. Okay, right. So actually it is a lengthy. Yes, it is a lengthy, right? But left side, if you observe, there is a Python code. In the Python code, I am not taking any library. There is no, see, in the Python, there is no library. There is no class. There is no main. There is no what, a loop. Okay. There is, you no need to take this much of lengthy statement to print also. See, it's very, very simple. Print is a function, predefined function that is used for printing some output or result of the Python program. So print of what we want to print here, Python. For example, I want to print the name or word Python. How many times? 100 times. So Python in quotations, you can use single quotes or double quotes here, and then star or asterisk, then the number, how many times you want to print. That's it. Here you can use single quotes or double quotes. But in the case of C, Java, .NET, compulsory you have to use double quotes only. Very strict rule. And you have to terminate the statement with semicolon like this. But even if you don't use semicolon also, nothing will happen here. Even if you forget also, nothing will happen. Even if you use single quotes, double quote also, nothing will happen in this. Syntactically it is free. Okay, let me show this practically. In my laptop already I installed the Python. Later I am going to show how to download, how to install the Python software to you. But right now, let me show this program practically to you once, just within few seconds. So from the command prompt, I can connect to the Python by using a command py or Python. You can use shortcut also, py like this, enter. Now I connected to Python. This is called actually Python shell. Here we can execute the simple Python instructions without creating a new file, because creating file and all these things are time-taking process. But Python people are offering, if you want to execute any simple instructions, we can use this Python shell. You don't need to create any files, you don't need to save. Without saving, creating files, you can type and run this program directly. So that is the advantage of this Python shell. Okay, note it. This is called what actually? Python shell, sir. Very, very important. Python shell. In this Python shell, we can execute some simple Python instructions. Okay, fast. Now see, here, what I want to do here, printing a name 100 times. I am printing the Python how many times? Let me give you a space, then star 100, enter. That's it. It's very, very simple. If you want to print for 10 times, this you can give 10 like this, 10 times only. See here, it's very simple to write the program, simple to understand also. Here you can give single quotes as well, single quotes. Even if you forget yes, semicolon also, nothing will happen. Semicolon I'm giving right now, but even if you forget also, nothing will happen. But in the case of other programming, it's not like that. Just now I said no, strictly here you have to use double quotes only. Must and should you have to end this statement with semicolon. Not only Java, like C, C++, .NET, same story, same procedure. Very lengthy like this only. Okay, see, if you want to write a simple program in other program languages, you have to write many lines of code like this, and you have to remember some topics like this. For loop topic, how this loop will work also you have to remember. But in Python, it's not like that. You don't need to remember a lot of topics to write some logic, especially some logics. Not only this program, there are so many logics we can write very simple and also easy. Okay, because tomorrow, especially whenever you attend an interview, they will give some coding questions to you. Okay, different coding questions. Those programs you can write within few lines only, that too within short period of time, within few minutes only. Okay, that is what here advantage here, right? So the programs are very simple to write, simple to remember. Okay, everything is simple here. So one more program I will show to you. This is one more program, code for reverse the string or word. The word only called here string here. Okay, right. See, right side again, the Java code is there, very, very lengthy. This is, there are so many functions and syntaxes you have to remember in this. Okay, it's very difficult to remember actually. Okay, right. But left side again, say Python code. It's very simple. Here I have taken my name. Okay, like S equal to Venugopal. Okay, now I want to reverse this name. So print off, there is one operator. This operator you have to use to reverse. This operator is called actually Slice operator. Okay, slice operator. There is a separate topic is there in Python for us. Okay, so it will take around 30 minutes to 45 minutes to understand everything about this slice operator. 30 to 40 minutes it will take to understand about this slice operator. But without learning about the slice operator, if you remember the syntax, what is the syntax here? Yes is a string, right? Yes of, or we are doing colon colon minus one. That's it. Even though if you don't know about the slice operator completely, then if you remember this syntax, then you can write this code, reverse the string. Okay, but how it is reversing, to understand that you have to know complete about the slice operator. Okay, but to write this program, so you don't need to think about how it will work. Okay, sorry. First, I will take a string. S equal to what? My name, for example, like this. Then yes of. Actually, see in Python shell, even if you don't use print also, directly it will print. See here, I can print directly without using print also. Fast. See, I'm printing without print on, without using print function. Okay, that is also one more advantage. So colon colon minus one. Okay, right. But in the regular session, we are going to discuss how it is going to reverse actually. What is the story behind of this? Okay, that part we'll see later. Okay, right. Fine. So see, like that, not only these two programs, there are so many programs in, there are so many topics are there in Python. Okay, topic wise, we have been trying many programs. Okay, many programs. So all those programs are like this only. We can write simple, easy, fast. Okay, so Python is very simple. That's why I said Python is very simple and also easy by compared to other programming languages. It is also one of the reasons. That's why many people are, they are starting their coding with Python only right now. Once upon a time, starting with C programming. Okay, C programming, C++, Java, like that. But many people right now, they are starting with Python only because it's very simple and easy to understand. Fast also you can learn it fast also. Okay, that is what. So it is also one of the reasons. Okay, why people are going to this Python, right? However, I'm going to discuss. There are so many points are there nowadays. Why Python is becoming very popular? Why people are learning this Python? Okay, I'm going to discuss all these things in the demo session only. Just wait for that. Okay, right. But however, you got one idea about what is Python, right? What I said here, Python means simply it is a programming language that is used to write some programs to develop the software applications. And this Python programming is very simple and also easy by compared to other programming languages. At least you remember these points. Okay. In the regular session, we'll discuss more about the Python introduction part. Python introduction only, it will take the 3 to 4 classes. Okay, around 3 to 4 classes it will take here. In that, we'll discuss in detail about the Python, like Python is what, real-time applications of Python, next versions of Python, download installation of the Python software, features of Python. We'll discuss in detail everything. Okay, that is later part. Okay, fine. So first we'll try to understand in Python full stack. So what is Python full stack? What we are going to discuss in this Python full stack? Okay, what are all these actually? Like first we will discuss in detail. Okay, each and everything. Sorry, not detail. Briefly like this. Detail will go later. Okay, right. So next we have Django. So what is the Django? So Django is a web framework technology. A web framework technology. It's very important terminology. Okay. So what is the meaning of this web framework? You have to understand, first of all, framework means what? See, framework. So framework means it is a inbuilt architecture or ready-made tool. Okay. So see, this framework is not only specific to Django or Python something. There are so many frameworks. Frameworks we can use in different other technologies. We can use frameworks are there in AI. Frameworks are there in data science. Frameworks are there in AIML. Okay, like there are frameworks are there in front end also. For example, React, Angular. There are so many are there frameworks means. So that's why I said if I talk any word like that word is not specific to this Python or Django or something like that. That's why I said to note some points to you. Okay. These are very, very helpful to you. Tomorrow, even if you want to look for that technology, very, very helpful to you. So what is framework actually? What I said just now, framework means it is a inbuilt architecture or the ready-made tool. So what is the advantage if you use these frameworks? Means, see, if you use these frameworks, see, this Django is a framework, right? That is used to develop the web applications very easily and quickly. Means using Django, what we do, we can develop the web applications or websites we can create like Amazon, Flipkart, IRCTC, Book My Show. These types of web applications we can create very easily and quickly. You know, right? Some of the Flipkart is one web application. It is not like that. Maybe React.js. It's not like that. React.js is the front end, but it is a back end. Okay. So little bit some difference is there. Okay, we'll discuss that. So Flipkart is what? One web application, one website. So if you want to create this type of web applications, okay, and if you want to write the back end code for this, what is back end, what is front end, we'll discuss this. Okay, back end is there, one terminology, front end is there. Okay, so we'll discuss all this. So for this application, if you want to write the back end business logic, especially that is called your business logics. Okay, if you want to write the back end business logic for these type of applications, then we have to use what here? Django. And using the Django, we can create these type of applications very easily and quickly. Why we can create very easily and quickly? Because of these this Django is what? Framework. So what I said framework means it is a inbuilt architecture or ready-made tool. Ready-made means what? What is the meaning of ready-made? See, if anything is ready-made, what is the advantage for us? Tell me, anyone? If anything is ready-made, if anything is available ready-made, then what is the advantage? Tell me, anyone. And tell me some examples also for ready-made nowadays.
It makes works easy.
Sorry? Tell me, someone.
It makes works easy, sir, if we are
Please.
using ready-made.
What are the ready-made for available?
We can directly use it.
Sorry, Divya?
We can directly use it.
Direct use it. Example. General example. I'm asking general example only. I'm not asking any technical examples. Don't think about any other technical. General examples. General. If anything is ready-made, what is the advantage? And what are the ready-made, some general examples? Can I say now? General examples. Okay. See, nowadays, okay, someone is giving the answer. Okay, I will tell you. Okay, right. See, I said framework means ready-made tool. Ready-made. If anything is ready-made, using is very easy and fast. That is what ready-made advantage. For example, ready-made clothes. Yes or no? Ready-made clothes. You can go to any shopping mall, maybe through online or offline. Suppose you are going to some KLM shopping mall. Okay, everything is ready there. Okay, already cloths are there. You don't need to spend the time for stitching them, right? You can just wear, you can trial them, and you can purchase and you can use immediately. That is what ready-made clothes. It's fast to use. Ready-made food. Nowadays, Zomato is there, for example. Okay, so suppose you are feeling hungry, so you don't have time to cook. Then what? So some apps are there. Food. Okay, so like food related apps are there. Zomato like that. Then you can order the food within few seconds. Within few minutes, you can get the food because ready-made food, ready-made already prepared it somewhere. If you book, then you will get the food within few minutes. That is what ready-made. Like that, nowadays people are using everything is ready-made because they don't have time. Okay, they don't have they want every work what fast. They want to do every work fast because people are not having time today. That is why the same thing. Okay, we are implementing in technology also in the form of frameworks. If you use these type of frameworks, you know it right as a programmer or as a developer. You know it right the programs, or you don't need to develop the application programs step by step. Because if you try to do step by step, line by line, it will take a lot of time. Want to write every program, okay, from the scratch, from very beginning, from the first time, okay, without using any libraries. It's very difficult, and also it will take the so much time. If you observe, like 10-15 years back, there are no such frameworks. If you take 10-15 years back, the developers are writing the code, like line by line, step by step. There are no frameworks once upon a time. But nowadays, we are using frameworks because once upon a time also there are no online shoppings or Zomato and all these things. Yes or no? Like the same way, once upon a time we don't have this type of frameworks also to develop the applications fast. But right now, so technology is going fast, okay, and in that we had so many things in this, like frameworks also such type of one improvement in the technology. So if you use these frameworks here, we can develop the applications very fast, and also that too easy, and within few lines only we can complete our programs, and we can design our applications fast also. That is what frameworks advantage. So Django is such type of framework technology, web framework. Why we are calling it web framework? Because this Django specially we can use to develop the web applications. Means we can design the websites like this, Flipkart, Amazon, these type of websites. That's why this is called a web framework. Okay, right. So I hope it's clear for you. Next, third point here is it is the most popular Python's framework used by many companies in the IT industry for the web development. Okay, means actually this Django framework is designed based on which one? Tell me. Python programming only. Just now we discussed Python. So internally, the Django framework, okay, it is designed using Python code, Python libraries, Python syntaxes. Means to understand is Django, to write the programs in Django. Before that, what you have to learn, what you have to understand, Python. If you know Python, then you can understand Django easily. Okay, that's what. So it is the most popular Python's framework used by many companies. Most of the companies in the real time right now, they are using Django for web development. There are so many companies are using TCS, Sonato, Tata. Okay, the Wipro. There are so many MNC, topmost MNC companies are also using the Django for web development and also for other development purpose. Also, they are using the Django. Okay, right. Fine then. Yeah, someone is asking. Okay, is it low? My voice to everyone? Okay,
Oh, okay,
please
sir.
let me know
No,
that
okay,
so
sir.
that please let, maybe sometimes may happen due to some network issue here. Okay, fine. Fine then. So this is what actually Django. I hope you understood. Next, let's go for Django REST framework. One more, Django REST framework. It is what? It is also a framework. It is also a framework, and that is used to develop the APIs for the Django web applications. So try to understand. Don't confuse. I'll explain very clearly to you once again. The Django REST framework also a framework, but it is used for what? Developing the APIs. Very important terminology. APIs for which one? Django web applications. Means what? API means what? Let me explain to you. What is API? What is the purpose of API? And why we have to design the API for the Django web applications? I'm going to explain everything to you. Okay. Now, API full form is Application Programming Interface. Application Programming Interface, the full form. See, once if you design the web application using Django, already just now I explained to you, using Django, what we do, we can create the web application or website we can create. Suppose we created a website. Okay. Next, for that website, if you want to create one API, then you have to use what? Django REST framework. Let me discuss what is API and why you have to create this API. And if you create the API, what is the advantage for that website or web application? Okay. Now see, the third point. API helps to make available of Django web application to different apps like mobile apps or web applications, so that users can interact with the web application from many sources or many apps. Here many sources means here many apps or many websites. I repeat once again this point. API means what? Application programming interface. If we design the API for the website or web application, it helps to make available of the Django web application, means to which web application or website you are creating the API. Then what it will do, it will make available of that web application to different other apps like mobile apps, web applications, so that users can interact with the web application from many other sources. See, for this, I'll explain one example to you diagrammatically. Suppose here you observe this diagram. Right side, there are some, assume that all these are the web applications or websites. Okay, like especially bank related or financial related, like Bank of India, Axis Bank, ICICI, HDFC, SBI, LIC, etc. like this. Assume that all these are the websites only, web applications only, not mobile apps. All these are what here? Web applications are websites only, not mobile apps, for example. Okay, right. Now, you know that nowadays every bank, okay, including post office also, right? Including post office also, right? So they are maintaining the websites so that the customers or the users can do some transaction, different transactions through internet banking. Yes or no? So if you have a account in a bank and they are going to provide, if you apply for internet banking, they are going to provide some credentials like username, passwords. So once if you log in, then you can do some transactions. That is called internet banking. That you know, right? You know very well, right? But nowadays, okay, once if you log in, we can do some different transactions like transferring money, checking balance, last transaction, last 10 or 100 transactions we can do. Okay, I mean we can check it, we can do some different activities there, right? But instead of logging into this website nowadays, we can do like transfer the money, checking the balance, paying some bills, something like this. All these we can do directly without going to these websites. Yes or no? Because of nowadays we are using some apps, especially the mobile apps. Left side you observe now, like Paytm, Google Pay, Phone Pay. Okay, think about these first. UPIs, Unified Payment Interfaces. Everybody are using this, right? You people, everyone you are using, right? Okay, but how these see actually these UPIs like Paytm, Google Pay, Phone Pay, these are not these apps are not related to these bank people. Yes or no? Because banks are not offering these apps. But however, some of the banks are offering their own apps. For example, SBI. SBI is having their own app. Anybody know? Please, for example, SBI is offering one app, mobile app, to do okay internet banking or mobile banking, something. What is the app name? Anyone know? Okay, if you know any other apps, also tell me, because we have some different other banks. Anybody know? If you know, let me know that. Good. SBI Yono. Good. Yono app is there. Okay. So banks are also offering separate their independent or what we can say their private their own apps also they created. They are offering to the customers also. But okay, however, Yono app is there for SBI like that. But however, We also can use these Paytm, Google Pay, Phone Pay, but these apps are not belongs to bank people. But even though we are able to use these apps and we can use some bank details very first time, okay, then we can connect, we can link this app with your bank account, and now you are ready to do some transactions. You can pay the bills, you can recharge, you can transfer money, you can check the balance, you can do all these activities with the help of these apps without going to the bank website. Because if you want to do all these activities through bank website, little bit difficult than the apps. Apps are very easy, right? Apps are very easy and simple. That's why everybody are using the apps nowadays. Because see, nowadays, that's why I said nowadays people are not spending that much of time to do any activity. Even nowadays, instead of using this phone pay, if you want to go to internet banking, that is little bit difficult. Opening the web page, opening the Google, opening the web, what is this bank website, logging into that. This is a little bit lengthy, time taking process. But if you use, instead of like that, if you use these mobile apps, it's very simple and fast. Yes or no? That is why these type of apps are becoming very popular nowadays. See, but even though these are not belongs to the bank people, how we are able to communicate with the bank websites means because of after designing the bank website. For example, SBA website already created using Django. For example, using Django, what we done here, we created the SBA website. Then later, if you want to provide the access of this SBA server and database, what is server, what database, I will tell you. Because if you want to create the full-fledged application, web application, we require the server database also. Database is used to store the data. Server is used to run your application. So server, only one server, only one database. Okay, code also almost same. Coding or programming is almost same. Okay, all these are similar. So once if we design this, then we can provide the access to this SBA servers and what we call server and databases. Okay, from other apps also. It's very simple. But how it is possible? By creating the APIs for the SBA application. You can create the API. Okay, means you have to write some code for that. Then with the help of that code, we can get one link here that is called your API or endpoint. That link or endpoint, we can provide the access to other apps. Then from the other apps also, we are able to what? Do all these transactions actually. It's very simple. Okay, like Zomato. So designing these APIs are very simple and also fast in Django especially. And these APIs are very secure, because security is very important, because these APIs especially we are designing these types of websites, see, because these are especially bank related, financial related, means these should be very secure. API should be very secure. So that's why that's the type of secure APIs we can create using the Django REST framework. Okay, see, indirectly you may not know, up to today every person are using the APIs. See, you are using all these left side apps, means you are using the APIs. I mean, you are interacting with the APIs daily. Zomato, you can take Zomato app is there. You can order the food from this app only. You can do the payment. Yes or no? So, but if you want to do the payment, the amount will be deducted from where? From your bank only now, because already maybe there are some different options, right? You can also go to the UPIs. You also can maybe go to some other options, maybe debit card or something like that. Suppose if you take your book my show, you'll be having some multiple options. You can pay using the UPI after booking your tickets, or you can redirect it to the internet banking. Okay, or you can also use a debit or credit cards. Even though if you use all these things, the request will move to the bank server or database only. But this will happen, or this is we can make it how, means using APIs only. Like that, you can take Ola also. Ola, after booking your ride with Ola, you have to do the payment, right? Once if you talk payment, means again the once if you say from any app, if you want to talk about the payment, means compulsory there API concept will be there. Same way IRCTC, you can book your tickets, railway tickets, and from this website also you can do the payments. Means from all these left side apps, we are able to connect to what? Some bank database and servers. How it is possible? That is possible using the APIs. These type of APIs, powerful and secure APIs, we can create using the Django REST framework concept. It's very, very, very important. See, nowadays every person using the mobile apps. Whenever the smartphone has introduced 10 years, almost 12 years back, there are no more smartphones. At the time, there is no API concept also, because no smartphone, no phone apps or mobile apps, so that no API also. But nowadays, smartphones are there. Everybody is in the mobiles. For every for every activity, some app is there. Very well, right? App is there like this. Mobile means we are using them so many apps like this. So that's why developing the APIs for especially these types of websites are very, very important. Okay. Suppose if there is no API concept means you cannot use all these apps right now. You have to delete all these. Suppose API concept is no means there is no phone pay, no Google Pay, no Zomato, no Book My Show. Suppose Book My Show is there. You want to pay the amount. How can you pay the amount if there is no API means? No, it's not possible. Without API concept, you cannot make the payment from Book My Show. Not only Book My Show. You can take any other IRCTC or Ola or Zomato something. You can take any other app also. Without API, you cannot do that. You cannot do the payments from these apps. That is the importance of the API. Understanding, guys? Is there any confusion? Is there any confusion, please? Okay, let me know, please. Yes, I hope it's clear for you. Good. Yeah, okay. Okay, then. Okay, next, let's move. Okay. So up to now, what we discussed, sir? Okay. 1 minute. So is my voice is clear for you, please? Is it okay? Fine then. So if there is any difficulty in a voice, please let me know that once again. Okay. Fine then. So next, here we have backend technologies. Up to now, I discussed about the Python is what, Django is what, Django REST framework is what. All these comes under the backend technologies. Okay, and in the Python, we are going to discuss the core Python topics and also advanced Python topics, both. Okay, now, and in the backend, we are also going to discuss the database, like MySQL. Okay, so what is database and what is the use of database? So just now also I explained to you. Every application is required the database and server. Okay, so database means storage area where we can store the application data and users data. Application data and user data. For example, you can take, just now I said now, suppose SBI you can take or any other bank you can take. Okay, user data we have to store. SBI means there are lakhs of customers where you can store all these customers details, customer data. Okay, and this website also having its own data. So customer data, website related data we have to store. Where we store means that is what database. You are going to register. Okay, later you are going to log in. Once if you register, the data will be stored where in the database only. Yes or no? Like that. So database is a storage area where we can store the application data. At the same time, users data also. Okay, right. So like that, in the real time, there are some different types of databases like MySQL, Oracle, MongoDB, then PostgreSQL, SQL, then SQLite, like this, etc. There are different types of databases available. MySQL, Oracle, MongoDB, PostgreSQL, next SQLite. These are all our different types of databases. So for you, in our regular session, I'm going to explain to you MySQL. If you know one database, learning other database are very, very simple. Okay, almost same syntax. So, and in the Django or Python, in the Python or Django, by default, one database is available. What is that? SQL database. Remember this. By default, one database comes along with Python. That also we can use for Django. Means initially, whenever you start designing the application using Django, you no need to configure any other database also. We can start by default with SQLite database. Later, we can change to other database also. Like we can change to MySQL, we can change to PostgreSQL or any other database also. That is fine. I'm going to show that everything to you. Don't worry. But by default, one database is available along with Python or Django. Happily we can use. You don't need to worry about initially. You don't need to worry about these databases. Just you can focus on development, focus on coding. Okay, focus on coding. Write the code, write your required code, write your database related code. Happily you can write it. You don't need to focus on either databases. Okay, so that's why by default one database is there. So later we also can change it. And I'm going to show to you how to change and how to configure. Configuration also just 2 to 3 steps only. Maybe okay, 2 to 3 steps only, maybe okay, like that. So if you know those steps here, then we can connect to any other database also. That part I'm going to cover in detail the regular session. It's very, very simple. See, Python is simple, Django framework is simple, everything is simple in Python. Python related frameworks are very simple, because just now I said Java is there, Java frameworks are there, .NET is there, .NET frameworks are there, but there are difficult than the Python related frameworks. Difficult. So time taking process for configuring, learning, development. Okay, but Python related frameworks are not like that. That's why these are becoming very, very popular nowadays. That's why many companies are preferring these for development purpose. Okay, that's what these are becoming very, very popular nowadays. Okay, right. So today we'll try to close. Okay, and tomorrow I'm going to discuss the next so front end technologies are what, as I said, we need to discuss some more. Okay, like front end technologies are what, and front end and back end is what. Okay, and then full stack is what exactly, and then real time applications. And along with that, I'm going to cover in the next session what are the benefits you will get from this training. Okay, from my side as a corporate trainer, I'm a Venugopal, right? So from my side, if you take the training, what are the benefits you will get? Okay, and how I am going to train to you, how I am going to teach to you, what I am going to offer you daily, how I'm going to take the classes. I'm going to explain everything to you. What about the notes? Everything I'm going to explain to you in the next upcoming sessions. Okay, right. So tomorrow also very, very important. So tomorrow, if you attend that session, then completely you can understand about this Python full stack is what. Today, just we discuss about the Python, Django, Django REST framework, and database is what. That's it. Okay. Then backend technologies include all these things. Tomorrow we'll discuss about the front end technologies. Along with that, real-time applications of all these things, and along with that, some benefits from my side as a trainer. Okay, no? So all these things I'm going to cover in the tomorrow session. Tomorrow sharp at 6 p.m. So try to connect, sir, all of. Okay, we'll close session today. And before closing, if you have any queries, you can unmute and you can ask the questions. So feel free to ask any questions. Yeah. Any queries? And you can invite your friends also. If anybody want to learn this Python, at least you make them to listen the demo sessions. Okay, so simultaneously also you can see nowadays MNC companies requirements are changing. I'm going to discuss all these things later because I don't have time right now. We have to close here. I'll discuss all these things there. Okay, so there are so many things need to discuss, because not only coding, If you want to become a developer, we need to learn a lot of things. Okay, so we need to learn a lot of things. I'm going to discuss that in the regular sessions. Okay, so because it's not only coding part, we will discuss many things which are required, especially if you want to, if you want to become a developer, what are skills are required exactly along with this coding, what you have to learn. Okay, but technical part I'm going to give to you. Technically, I'm going to give. Technically, we are going to learn all these things, full stack. Okay, so that is what. But along with this, what we need extra. Okay, what we need extra. Okay, like we'll discuss that one also. Okay, and we'll make our classes very simple and also easy. Okay, daily, so that you also can enjoy the sessions. Fine. Fine then. Next, any doubts, sir, please? Any doubts? In the demo sessions, okay, uh, you, you cannot expect more and more because you don't have the time, 1 hour session. So if you listen the upcoming sessions, you will get more and more subject. I'll discuss the subject along with that some other skills also for you. Don't worry that. Yeah. Yes, Divya, Gaurav, Manohar, Sai, Charan, anybody. So clear, right? This is okay. And here I given here contact details of our office, Harsha Trainings. I'll share these contact details in chat box. If you provide your email IDs and all those, they will share the link of this demo session. You can also go through once again. Okay, now you can have this contact. I shared in the chat box. Take it. I shared this content in chat box here. Take it, and you can just ping them in the WhatsApp. Ask them to share the this demo session video link or video, so that you once again you can go to this. Once see the benefit online training is recordings. Okay, that is advantage for you. You can go to the recording more than one time also. So if you, for example, if you miss any point in the first time, or if you don't understand first time, you can go second time. Multiple times you can listen. There is no such point like that I did not get. I am not understanding. See, especially in my sessions, I'm telling you, there is no such word is called I'm not understanding, I'm not getting. No, not like that. Everybody, suppose here right now, 10 people are there. 10 people you can understand, you can learn, no doubt at all. I'll give that guarantee to you. Okay, that's what. So you'll be having the recordings, you can utilize this facility also. And then, so I think no doubts. If no doubts, we can lose session, guys. Tomorrow again at sharp 6 p.m. you try to connect. Fine. Thank you. Have a nice day.